Thinking about becoming an owner-operator?
We're going to review 4 different options on how you can get in your first truck.
Yep, so we'll have 4 series of videos coming at you. Each one will be dedicated to every single option, reviewing them in detail, and see which one works for you.
Clarification, not serious, 4 videos.
What he said. Okay. All right, so here's the second option on how to become an owner-operator. This one is going to be the lease to purchase, but not with a carrier. So basically, you lease to purchase with a third-party vendor. You are allowed to take that truck wherever you desire. As long as you make their payments, they're happy, you're happy, everybody's winning. Are we going to mention the name?
I guess so, why not? I mean, this is a decent company that I guess a lot of our guys use, so.
Yeah, so, okay, so Lone Mountain out there, right? A little bit different than the previous video. When you lease onto carriers, they're structured on a monthly payment basis, all right, which I think kind of makes a world of difference for me. Let's just kind of dig in here, and they got some options. They got newer trucks that are all sold out, but we got some 16s, 16s and 17s. So let's start with them. All right, so we're talking 2016s, ranging from $900 a month for 39 months all the way to $1,000 a month for 42 months. And it appears the difference in the down payments are also based off of the miles on this truck. So, you know, anything with 200,000 miles, $4,500 down, and you're paying $1,000 a month for 42 months.
That actually sounds pretty good. The only problem I have with this listing, I assume that if you would go there right now, is that truck available?
Right. So there is a feature on there for you guys to do your homework, live inventory, I guess. Give them a call, see what it is. Some other details on here. This doesn't include your physical damage, your expenses. You still have expenses.
Yeah, so you pretty much run your own business.
Yeah.
You get your own plates, you do your own thing.
Like, and now, like I said before, some of our guys do run under these programs, and so the nice part about it is that you're going to determine how much you set aside for maintenance. You're going to determine who you get insurance with. I think they're particular about what insurance companies they'll use. Maybe they got 3 or 4 people. But at the same time, you got options, right? You can get a quote from everyone and pick the one that works for you. So you're in control of that. It's not taken from you. And this is pretty good too here. No balloon payment, no buyout. After the last payment, the truck's yours.
Yeah, so to me, I kind of like this because I think the way that lease purchase set up, it's almost just like buying the truck from a dealer lot. It just, you know, the way it's legally probably formulated is to be a lease purchase.
Yep, and so they'll have a couple options there. You can get into something newer. They got 2017s with $5,000 down, and it's $1,375 a month for 40 months. Again, no balloon payments, no buyouts. After the last payment, apparently the truck is going to be yours. Again, they are credit based though, so it's remember the first comparison we did, no credit, no money down, sign and drive type of deal, but you're stuck with that carrier. This one here, you're going to get some elbow room, a little bit of freedom. But the programs are credit based. I don't know what the threshold would be, but they are, and you got to put some money on the table here.
But I think even if it's credit based, it probably works kind of similar like when we interviewed the guy from Aero.
Yeah.
It's probably going to have a lot to do with your stability, with how much money down you can put, with how much experience do you have, what's your working history, what's your residential history, and so on. Do you have any repos or anything like that?
Yeah, I think this, and I think the program, the ability for you want to drive teams, go ahead, there's no restrictions. You want to move this truck from here to there, go ahead. I think having that freedom is pretty much priceless because it allows you as a business owner to adapt and make the proper moves that you have to do to keep your business going.
So here we go. I think that's a decent solution, as long as you can find those trucks that we show here.
Yeah, so maybe do a field trip out there and see if we can find it.
Yeah, I think if you're serious about buying a truck and that sounds like a good option to you, that sounds like a decent option for me, like for sure, if the equipment that we list is available.
So there you go. This review is fairly decent. That one is leasing to purchase, third-party vendor, and no big carrier involved.
Yeah, that's the best thing. This is why you become owner-operator, because you want to run your business, you want to call your shots, and you want to build your own trucking empire.
There you go. So stay tuned for that third video coming along. We'll have some more options on how to become an owner-operator.
All right, guys, take care.
Drive safe.